One thing holding up the Albanese government's rollout of wind and solar factories is that so many locals hate them. That's why the Victorian government, for one, has slashed their right to object on planning grounds. Thing is, there's now another problem these solar factories are causing. Some locals, like Meadow Creek Agricultural Community Action Group members in northeast Victoria, say these factories are making their properties too expensive to insure. Joining me is that group's spokesman, John Conroy, who's a cattle farm near this planned $750 million solar factory. John Conroy, thank you so much for your time. What is this problem? What's your problem with this solar project? How does it affect your insurance?
Yeah, hi, Andrew. So it's a $750 million construction, this 566 hectare solar facility. And just to give you viewers an understanding of how big 566 hectares is, it's a 10 metre wide strip of solar panels that runs for 566 kilometres. Insurance-wise, we have $20 million of liability insurance, which is pretty standard, and that costs somewhere around $3,000 per annum. And because Australia has such a high fire risk and natural disaster risk, it's once you step up into higher level insurances, your cost grows exponentially. So if we can insure for up to $50 million, which would cost us, from estimates from our local broker, would cost us $30,000 per annum. But if we wanted to get any more than $50 million, we would have to source it from overseas, and we could achieve up to $100 million liability insurance, but it could cost $60,000 or $70,000 per annum to insure, which is completely unaffordable. But a solar farm that is $750 million construction, we're an intensive agricultural area. We're in the King Valley in the northeast Victoria. If we had hay combust, or we lit a fire with a machine failing, or a pump failing, or an electrical component failing, we burnt. It was a bad fire day, and we burnt out this solar facility next door to us. We would be liable for the cost of cleanup, the replacement costs, and the loss of income. So it could easily run into the hundreds of millions of dollars and soon leave us bankrupt.
So you're for the insurance, you're already looking at tens and tens of thousands of dollars extra that you'd have to pay in insurance premiums. You've complained. Have you been heard by anyone that can actually change this?
We've been complaining for at least 12 months, and the responses have been totally inadequate. They either don't understand where we're coming from, or they're just using their government rhetoric and trying to silence us. But the most recent response from Danny Pearson to Gail Broad's question, she is a Nationals MP. She put the question to them: how on earth they expect this to go on in communities where they can't get insurance to cover themselves? And they just responded with, I've actually got it here. He has responded with: property owners uncertain about the impacts of renewable energy developments on their insurance products should also carefully consider the cover they need and source multiple quotes from different insurers to ensure they're getting the best price available. So that's from Danny Pearson. What he doesn't understand is that it doesn't matter how many quotes you get, you can't insure for more than $100 million. So if we've got a $750 million solar facility or factory next door to us, and we burn it out, over its lifetime, it doesn't have to happen tomorrow. It could happen over the next 30, 60, 90 years, however long it's going to be standing. Yeah, we can't. We simply can't insure.